This is the story of our first day at Windrock Off-Road Park in Tennessee. Windrock is the largest privately owned off-road park in the country, with 73,000 acres and over 300 miles of trails. We stayed at the campground, and it's probably one of the nicest off-road campgrounds that we have visited. Shortly after we arrived, our buddy threw about 100 rubber ducks into our side-by-side, which is funny because earlier that week we had actually bought a new Jeep, but he didn't know that yet. We started our day by first going through the security checkpoint and then running around some easy and medium trails. One cool overlook that we found was on Sassafras Mountain, off Trail G16, not to be confused with Trail 16, which we ended up running at midnight on day 2. At some point, we made our way over to Trail 12, which runs along a creek bed. Brian and I did this trail when we visited about a year and a half ago with our Can-Am Defender, but it was at night. We wanted to see it in the daytime and figured it would be a fun trail to do with the whole group, which it was, until the last part. We had 6 side-by-sides in our group. Our Can-Am X3 and the 4-seater Polaris RZR made it through without any issues. But then things took a turn. The Kawasaki KRX broke a front differential. Then the other X3 possibly bent a tie rod. The Polaris Expedition went over on its side, and it was truly impressive to watch the men use 4 side-by-sides to winch it back over. The CF Moto had busted out a door and window earlier on the trail, and I think it was down an axle, so the men just winched it through. This trail took hours, especially the last part. At one point, I checked the trail apps and realized we had only gone about 16 miles in 5.5 hours. That's a sign of an expensive day for some, but fortunately, not for us. After all that, we still went back out for a night ride after dinner with a couple others. And that's when we found this beautiful frozen waterfall tucked back in the woods. The water was continuously dripping and freezing at the same time, slowly building this little ice cave and fall. After the trails, we rolled back into camp around 3 a.m., and we still had one more full day of riding at Windrock.